Welcome to this NEU Cymru presentation on the benefits of developing a team approach to wellbeing in education settings. 1 in 4 children in the UK will experience mental ill health at some point in their lives, with half of all mental health problems experienced by adults manifesting themselves by the age of 14. The culture, ethos and school environment can influence the health and well-being of pupils and their ability and readiness to learn. As a consequence, pupils with better emotional health and well-being are more likely to achieve better academically. But hang on, who's looking out for the well-being of the education workers? The old adage of "you can't pour from an empty cup" is far from just a saying. For pupils to be able to emotionally self-regulate, they need an adult to model this behaviour. Education workers who feel stressed, anxious or depressed are less emotionally available for their students. In order to provide effective support for children and young people, there needs to be a focus on the well-being of the school community as a whole and ensuring that everyone, including staff, pupils, parents, carers, governors and the wider school community, feel a sense of belonging, to feel that they are heard, supported, cared for and both physically and emotionally safe. The Education Sector Wellbeing Toolkit is being developed by NEU Cymru's WOLF team, WOLF stands for Wales Union Learning Fund, to support education settings in developing wellbeing teams as part of the whole school approach. In brief, when we think about what it does, it's important to note what it isn't. It doesn't have all the answers. If anything, it probably asks more questions and aims to get schools and individuals to think about what will work in their own unique settings. The toolkit talks about the benefits of a team approach to wellbeing. It talks about who should be involved and offers some practical advice on setting up a wellbeing team in education settings. Teams are encouraged to think about the culture of their education setting and how to build safe spaces that allow for growth and development for the whole school community. You can't improve what you don't measure. There has to be an element of data gathering, and the toolkit notes the importance of data gathering as a key function in reviewing and evaluating strategies implemented. Getting some baseline data through an audit allows us to measure progress over time and tells us whether or not we're on the right track. It's about gathering the right type of data that allows schools to celebrate their achievements and what they're doing well as identify areas for improvement. If change is to be meaningful and sustainable, it's important to preserve the integrity of the data and avoid any bias in its interpretation. And data without action is just useless information. Reporting back on findings, making recommendations, and regularly reviewing the effectiveness of any action taken gives all stakeholders the opportunity to have a voice and feel included and valued.